Alright, we finna get into some dirt, man. More updates on dirt. Let's see what the hell they talking about, man. It's more bad news. Let's get it.
Folks, I know people love to defend the indefensible, and this whole Lil Durk case has fried a lot of people's brains, but I've just seen the dumbest thing I've ever seen, okay? This lawyer has just popped out, all right, and basically given the most ridiculous defense, and I'm not gonna lie, Bradford Cohen might be the downfall of some of your favorite rappers, okay? So just to remind you guys, this is the dude that had basically took the Pooh Shiesty case and then dropped him conveniently just before the footage of Pooh Shiesty doing the whole crime came out. And then he had the gall to go and make this video talking about, let's not believe your eyes and ears, all right? Pooh Shiesty might have a way of beating us. That video doesn't prove anything. This guy is so outrageously just got his head buried in the sand. It's insane, but I think there is this performative thing going on where these lawyers are hopping online and it's almost like a challenge. Like, let me hop online and make the dumbest defense to the most ridiculously fried and cooked cases that I possibly can. And I might pick up a few clients along the way. Bear in mind, this guy's doing all this and he dropped Pooh Shiesty. So let me show you what he said about Pooh Shiesty, showing you how dumb this is. And then I'm going to show you how he took the lunacy to a whole nother level, speaking about how he would defend Lil Durk's case. And this is a doozy. I got to tell you, it's crazy.
All right, let's talk Pooh Shiesty. Everyone has been calling me and texting me and DMing me for an update on Pooh's case, and because this alleged video came out. So let me tell you a couple things. Number one is I think it's pretty nasty work that there's leaks coming from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Texas on evidence that they feel will benefit their case. Of course, they're not leaking evidence that will not benefit their case. That's the first part of that. Now let's look at the actual video itself. It does not negate my argument, my legal argument that I made at the bond hearing of whether or not this is a kidnapping case. The legal definition for federal kidnapping, this does not meet. The benefit that they're having in this video is allegedly him getting out of a contract, which he never got out of. He never used. Nothing ever happened from it. So it doesn't change my argument that this is not a federal kidnapping charge. This is not a federal case in itself because it can't come in with the Commerce Clause. They didn't prove anything with these cell phones that were allegedly used, that there had some sort of cell phone information, that they communicated something with the cell phone. That was not used. So all these different things take it out of the federal realm of...
So look.
Hey, nah, what about the part when he left out the part where before they met Gucci Man, he had a call, you know what I'm saying? They told his ass, hey, go back to the crib. Your ass ain't at the crib. He gonna tell him, yeah, I'm finna be at the crib. Woo, woo, woo. But then go and rob Gucci Man. Nah, bro, it's all on the phone. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
This guy sucks, all right? And I know a lot of you dummies are going to be watching this thinking, no, he good. That's what a good lawyer's supposed to do. He's supposed to just find a way. He got to find a way to defend it. This is the dumbest defense because he's basically ignoring the fact that there's evidence. Bro, we got the group chat, the Chopper Gang group chat, and then talking about Michael Myers as Pooh Shiesty. I need 630 gunners.
And then on top of that, the motherfuckers got pictures and evidence. They recording the robbery and shit. Like, well, who the fuck do that shit? Well, robber records them robbing the motherfucker and put it on live. Like, oh my God.
So that we can pull up on Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane had a Draco pointed at him in that video, talking about, oh, well, they didn't do anything with the contract. Oh, they didn't do it. They got the contract. They got the contract printed at Staples. They got Gucci at gunpoint to sign the contract. We got the video of the contract, and then we found that they got the contract. Is nonsense, okay? But this is what these guys are doing. This is the finesse now as a lawyer. You hop on here and you give the dumbest legal arguments. But I tell you what, you will not believe the argument that he gave Lil Durk, okay? This is that lawyer that's gonna be hitting you with the, you know what I'm saying, the good news, the check cleared, the bad news, they gave you life. But this Lil Durk defense is taking it to is like, I couldn't believe that this is just people are even thinking that judges and juries are this dumb. Listen to the state of this.
All right, let's talk Lil Durk and Lil Durk update. He's a rapper that was charged in California federal court with a murder for hire case. They have superseded the indictment. Of course, that's what the feds do. They love to try and screw you. And they
That's what the feds do. They love to try and screw you. You screwed yourself by doing multiple murders in different states. That's what what kind of argument is that?
And then talking about it in the rap songs and shit. Let's not forget that too, you know?
It's like they love to screw you. They love to screw you. Don't screw yourself by committing multiple murder for hires in different states. Okay, that's just off the rip. All right, this got me triggered, but like, this defense is crazy. If Durk goes to court with this defense that he is about to offer up, I swear down, Durk will never see the outside of a jail cell ever again in his life.
Superseded the indictment 2 months prior to trial. His attorneys filed some very good motions to see if they can get the matter dismissed, which usually doesn't happen, but to see if they can get some traction on the fact that they filed a superseding indictment 2 months prior to trial. These two guys allegedly have taken a plea, according to my mixtapes and a couple other outlets. And by the way, just for future reference, a guy that looks like this, he's snitching on you. So keep that in mind.
So apparently the way that the defendant looks, I'm not gonna lie, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? If anything, I feel like this guy's the more suspect looking one. He needed that pastrami sandwich. Like, he'd say anything for a bologna
and that's the thing, that nigga the one told and shit.
Sandwich. But Mike City AJ, what's wrong? I mean, what's wrong with him? He doesn't look like, you know what I mean? He doesn't look like this. He doesn't look like this. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't look like that.
Why they got his ass off them pills, boy?
I feel like he looks all right. What do you mean that a defendant looks like this? I'm not gonna say anything too crazy. I've learned my lesson, all right? But like, what do you mean looks like what? What's he supposed to look like? I don't see no teardrop tattoos. I don't see no diamond teeth. He looks coherent, to be honest. He looking like he in pretty good shape.
Chilling,
like Marley looking overweight, like he would sing for a full fat Coca-Cola. But Mike said, what do you mean he looks like this? You mean like he looks like this? He looks like this? Like, what do you mean if he looks like this? Because that's looking like a murder for hire shot caller to me.
Fuck,
what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. Like, them eyes are looking like murder for hire. If that's how law works, and it goes based on how they looks.
Whole time, them eyes right there. Hey, that's how you know he seen shit, goddammit. Bro, look at that shit. He seen shit. He like, man, I done did shit, seen shit. Yo, what a note. Oh, bro.
Goes based on how they looks. These are looking like murder for hire eyes to me. What are we talking about?
And we will see how that affects the case. You know, just because guys flip and they start snitching, it doesn't make it better in terms of, oh my God, this is a smoking gun. Certainly it doesn't help the case, but they still need to establish the case. They need to establish through certain evidence. They need to establish phone records and movements and discussions. And allegedly, Lil Durk isn't on any of those discussions or any of those phone records or anything.
Cap, this guy's not read the paperwork. He's talking about according to my mixtapes. Bro, did you not know the paperwork? We read all the paperwork yesterday. Go watch the video I did yesterday. Bradford Cohen, I feel like you are trashing your reputation with this. You took the Pooh Shiesty case for some clout, then you realized what was in the video. You dropped his ass, all right, like a bad habit. And now you out here making videos about the perfect defense you would have done if you hadn't just dropped his ass. This is insanity, all right? This is the new Mo Gangat. This is the new Mo, and he's trashing his reputation, all right? I can't believe this. So what is really funny about this, he's talking about, he doesn't know anything about this case. He's talking about, oh, you know, they need to have communications. Durk's not on any of them. Yes, he is, blood. They calling him blood. They talking about, oh, as long as none of us say anything, then we all gonna be good. What do you mean? Like, you in there telling people, yo, delete the iCloud group chat. We finna start a new one to cover up this. What are you talking about?
What do you say? Don't put shit on my name. Don't put nothing in my name. All that type of shit. Like,
you have the gall to say because he looks like this. He looks like, is the judge just gonna go based on who has the most slick looking dipped dreads? Is that how King Von got away with 7 murders? Because he was just so handsome. Maybe it is. Mike City AJ ain't bad looking. Marley's cooked. But is Durk
anything like that? So these two guys, which do not look like the pillar of the community testifying against you, is not the end all be all.
They don't look like the pillar of the community. I'm not seeing no teardrop skull gravedigger tattoos on their faces. Durk got a tat on his face. He got gang tats all over his neck. AJ ain't got no tats. He low-key could be the pillar of the community. He could be a good...
I don't think he got gang tattoos on his neck. He just got blessed right there on the throat. That's it. Blessed throat. Oh,
Kid for all we know. It's absolute insanity that he would suggest that this is the way to go. And just the way that he's talking about the situation and being like, you know, just as these guys that look like this are snitching on you, that's not the be all and end all. Bro, they did the murder for hire for Durk, allegedly. All right. They on the messages talking about when's Durk, well, what's up with OTF, when we getting paid? Are we getting paid on the 17th when Durk's coming through with $1 million? And then he on $1 million worth of game with $1 million. And then the next day, this guy who looks like this, he on Instagram showing off all the money. What about that picture? He's saying this ain't the be all and end all. When your own assassins, when two of your top tier assassins snitch on you and tell the feds, we're going to plead guilty to murder because Durk made us do it. We picked up the bag from Durkio Smirkio. And he's saying that this ain't the be all. I think this might be the be all and end all, folks. I'm sorry, everybody. Durk's not coming home.
Plenty of cases where people flipped and started snitching, and they destroyed them on the stand, and they just didn't hold any water. So we're going to be following this one pretty closely. All right, let's talk Lil Durk and Lil Durk.
I just can't believe, like, I actually cannot believe the gall. This is so crazy. This is a serious lawyer. Now, I don't think Bradford Cohen is actually on Lil Durk's case officially, but like, if this is what a professional lawyer, his best offering of what the defense is going to be, if that's this, he's supposed to be a legit lawyer. Pooh Shiesty hired him, and Lil Durk and Pooh Shiesty be making money together doing Back in Blood. He might need to get his deposit back in blood at this point, because this guy ain't defending nothing, bro. This guy ain't defending a common cold. What on earth are we doing? I think Durk's cooked. Okay, if you want to know more, go and watch the 50-minute video that I did yesterday about how 3 of his top tier assassins are snitching on him. It's really, really bad news for Durk. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but if videos like this are getting made by serious lawyers, I don't think he's got hope in hell. And he's talking about, oh, Durk made some really smart moves when he tried to get some of the charges dropped. No, he didn't. If you actually look at the paperwork that I read yesterday, which clearly Mr. Bradford Cohen has not read, he will know that Durk did not make any smart moves. Durk said that he wanted to pick from a smorgasbord of murders and just face charge on that. You can't just pick from a buffet of murders which murders you actually want to take to trial. He's cooked. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to break it to you. I'm a fan as well. All my life, they've been trying to keep me down.
Hey, that's exactly what he gonna be singing, bro. Real talk. That nigga. All my life, I'm alive.